For 60 years, the people of Mid-Coast Maine have helped each other through United Way. Generations have been part of the cycle of giving, receiving help, and volunteering, as has the family of Kimberly Keller. Kimberly is proud to work at Bath Iron Works, where her father had worked before her. She also has volunteered for several United Way agencies, serves on BIW's United Way campaign team, and personally spreads the word about how to find help. When Kimberly brought groceries into her neighbor's kitchen one winter, she noticed the oven door open.
And I said, "Are you getting ready to cook something?" She said, "No, I'm out of oil, so I'm sitting in the kitchen with the oven door open." So I told her about the heat assistance program.
When Kimberly's son was in high school, he had a strong reaction to a Mid-Coast Hunger Prevention Program flyer calling for volunteers to help children who are hungry during the summer when there is no school lunch.
And my son, I still remember him saying, "There is no kid in my neighborhood who's going to go hungry in the summertime." And so he volunteered to make lunches. He took it very seriously.
Later, during a layoff, Kimberly needed to use Mid-Coast Hunger Prevention Program for her family. She was also cutting her medication in half to try to make her medicine last before going to United Way partner agency Oasis Health Network.
So I contacted them, and they helped me with medication. Oh, they were great. They were great.
When Kimberly's father had Alzheimer's and her mother had problems with diabetes, Kimberly, recovering from major surgery herself, had to figure out how to care for them.
And I was talking to somebody at work, and they said, "Well, why didn't you call 211 Maine?"
Thanks for calling 211 Maine. This is George. How may I help you?
You get a real life person, you tell them what your situation is. You know, when you start saying to folks on 211, you know, I want my parents to have a decent quality of life with dignity. They put me in touch with just an amazing amount of resources. They put me in touch with Meals on Wheels because my parents couldn't drive anymore.
United Ways of Maine formed 211 to connect callers to United Way and non-United Way programs, including for Kimberly one called Neighbors. A neighbor employee, Kay, came each day, visited with her mother, and made sure she checked her blood sugar levels. Kimberly will never forget the day Kay saw the levels were off, gave her mother juice and food according to the doctor's standing triage directions, stayed late out of concern, saw the levels were still not right, and called Kimberly.
And so I went over and I got my mom and I took her to the hospital. And they did a lot of things for her at the hospital, but the main thing was that the woman at the hospital in the ER said to me, "You know, if your mother hadn't been triaged and hadn't been brought to the hospital, she probably would have died tonight." So that woman literally saved my mother's life. I was so incredibly grateful for that.
It makes me feel good, you know.
Yeah, nobody should die alone at home like that. And you made sure she didn't.
Yeah.
It makes my heart
Makes you happy.
Good to see you.
The circle is expanding to include a fourth generation. Kim's grandson attended Head Start, where United Way funds early reading programs.
To get kids started in a positive way, just great. It's amazing. And to be able to be a part of that, I mean, that's why I get so excited about it, because I get to make a difference in a big way.
No, Pat, no. Don't sit on that. He's sitting on a cactus.
United Way of Mid-Coast Maine wants all children to have the best start in life. Gabe and Brooke's younger daughter, Willow, had speech development delays, which made her frustrated, insecure, and not able to be understood. When young children have challenges, it can be hard to imagine them ready and able to go to school.
Her behavior or her reactions, like prior to coming here, we didn't know what to expect.
It was rough. It was really rough, and we were scared.
Brooke and Gabe, who works as a boat builder, brought Willow to Coastal Kids Preschool in Damariscotta, which focuses on including all children, including those with challenges or disabilities.
It was really kind of an uphill with Willow. Her aide worked with Mom and Dad and the teacher. They all worked closely together. The therapist, we had the therapist come right here, the speech therapist. Gradually we started to see a lot of progress so that she got more confident, and she was proud of herself too. And because she was speaking up, she started really becoming a part of the classroom, and it was so nice to see.
Then it was time to see if Willow could go to a regular school kindergarten with her peers.
Willow has just been so great this year. She comes to school every day with a smile on her face. She's the first one to get out her pencil box every day and get started with her morning work, and she's just eager to learn.
With her teacher, aide, and friends at Great Salt Bay Elementary School, Willow is doing well, and she takes the bus to Coastal Kids for an after-school program.
So we've really gotten to see her growth and how she's grown at Great Salt Bay as well. It just, I think, brings home what our mission is about, that any child can thrive, and when given the support, when given the tools. And it's just really rewarding to see. It's like, yes, go Willow.
If you could have seen her before and after, and just how thankful and wonderful it is that she's grown to feel secure and feel loved, and just,
It's a blessing.
It is such a blessing.
United Way and the people of Mid-Coast Maine, changing lives for the last 60 years, looking ahead to the next 60 years and beyond.